Okay, third lesson on this. This should be it for week one. Anything you guys really need to look at, but we're going to investigate again trigonometric form of complex numbers. We left off with this idea of I was guessing. Again, it's hard to tell until I kind of connect with you guys. If we get questions, get an email, Google phone. You can call that, or we could just Google Meet, and I can actually interact with you guys via this camera. We can go over stuff however you want. Okay, so I'd be happy to do any of that for you. Okay, but I'm guessing that one thing you're struggling with is figuring out where is tangent equal to certain values. Again, as teachers, I know I do a really bad job of assuming you remember everything when I know that that's just not a reality. But these are things we have covered before on your last test. We definitely went through these. I know somebody said, well, I didn't do very well on my last test. I know, but tangent of 0 degrees is in fact a 0. And then tangent of 30 degrees is the root of 3 over 3. And then tangent of 45 degrees is 1. Tangent of 60 degrees is the root of 3. And then the tangent of 90 degrees is undefined. And so we can use that as we kind of work through these examples. I think that will help you if I leave that chart there. So again, you get to, normally if I give this test in class, you don't get any of those notes. So you have to be able to figure out all that, memorize it, whatever. But this is all open note, open homework, and so you guys get to use these pieces. So just realize that, okay? So we'll do, we got through 2 examples. We're going to do 3 more. And here we go. Example number 3. And we're going to check out we're going to do -2 plus 2 roots of 3. Sorry, I didn't like the example I had planned. This one I like a lot better for us. Okay, so sorry about that. I just kind of think on the fly here. So we want to place this in a trigonometric form. I need to find R. R is equal to the square root of -2 squared plus 2 roots of 3 squared. -2 squared is in fact 4. And then 2 squared is 4. The root of 3 squared is 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 plus 12 is, you got it, 16. So we get the square root of 16 is 4. So R is 4. Okay? Now we just need to figure out what theta is. In order to figure out theta, we set up tangent of theta is equal to our B value. I'm sorry, I forgot the I there. Okay, so it's a complex number. B, which is 2 roots of 3, divided by A, which is -2. You see the 2's cancel, and I get -√3. So where is tangent equal to -√3? So that's what we're going to figure out right now. Okay, that's the part I thought you were maybe struggling with. You can see here that tangent is equal to the root of 3 at a 60-degree angle. Well, here I have -3. So think about the graph. If you were to graph this, -2 plus 2 roots of 3, which quadrant would that place you in? I would go back 2 and up 2 roots of 3, so that would place me in quadrant number 2. Okay? Quadrant number 2. So, as we work through this, you have a 60-degree angle, it says. Okay? 60-degree angle, that's where we get the square root of 3. Where does the negative come into play? The negative comes into play right here in the second quadrant. Tangent's in the second quadrant. Okay? We can tell that from our graph. So that means that your angle is actually 120 degrees. Convert that over to radians. Your conversion, degrees to radians, remember, is theta times pi over 180. So if you take 120 times pi over 180, you do get 2 pi over 3. We've covered that before. So we've got our theta value, it's 2 pi over 3. We've got our r value, it's 4. So we have 4 times the cosine of 2 pi over 3 plus I sine of 2 pi over 3. That is our trigonometric form of that complex number right there. Okay, 2 more examples. Example number 4, we are going to do negative 4 minus 4i. Negative 4 minus 4i. Okay? So I need r square root of a squared plus b squared. Or the square root of 16 plus 16. 16 plus 16 is 32. And if you want to simplify the square root of 32, that's going to be 4 roots of 2. So that's my r value. R is 4 roots of 2. Okay? Now I want to figure out theta. Tangent of theta is equal to, we take negative 4, our b value, divided by our a value, negative 4. And when you do that, you get 1. Well, where is tangent equal to 1? Well, you can tell right here it's at a 45-degree angle. But just be careful. Is this in the first quadrant? No. Which quadrant is it in? You'd be back 4 and down 4. So you'd be in the third quadrant. So 45-degree angle in the third quadrant, that's 225 degrees. 225 degrees. Okay? 225 degrees. Once you have 225 degrees, convert that to radians. 5 pi over 4. So therefore we have 4 roots of 2 times the cosine of 5 pi over 4 plus I sine of 5 pi over 4. There you have it. Okay, that's example number 2 today, but 4 overall. And example number 5. We're going to take the number negative 7i. We take negative 7i and place that into complex form. Notice that this is the same thing as 0 minus 7i. So when you figure out the r value, it's the square root of, we would take 0 squared plus negative 7 squared. 0 squared is 0. Negative 7 squared is 49. The square root of 0 plus 49, well, 0 plus 49 is 49. Square root is 7. That's my r value. You want to figure out theta. Tangent of theta is equal to your b value, negative 7, divided by your a value, which is 0. What's negative 7 divided by 0? It is undefined. Where is tangent undefined? It's undefined at 90 degrees. But this doesn't sit up on the 90-degree axis, does it? If you were to plot negative 7i, you'd be over 0 and you go down 7. So that's not at 90 degrees, that's at 270 degrees. So tangent is undefined at both 90 and 270. So 270 is 3 pi over 2. 3 pi over 2. So therefore we have 7 times the cosine of 3 pi over 2 plus I sine of 3 pi over 2. And there you have it. There's enough examples. Hopefully that should carry you through. Again, I know that this is not ideal in terms of learning. It's great to be in front of your instructor, ready to pause and ask questions. I'm trying to do my best right now. Go ahead and reach out to me. I would love to be able to sit down with you and talk about any questions you have. Do Google Meet, go over some problems together. When you're using your DOM equation editor, yeah, go ahead, show that. Show tangent theta is equal to that, and then theta is equal to, 270 and 3 pi over 2. I get that you can't graph it, but show me the pieces that you can where you set up your work, and that'll be very helpful. Remember, put your name at the bottom, cut and paste it, put in the document, and that should be good to go. I miss you guys a lot. I really, really do. It's kind of empty being here at home. Kids are working on their distance learning and stuff too. Knowing I'm thinking of you, I'll probably put a fun video in here every once in a while just to connect, so I know we talk about things. Figure out when people's birthdays are as well, and we'll do something special. So, hey, chin up, be a tiger. It's a great day to get better, get some math done. Love to talk with you. Even if you just want to hang out over Google Meet, let me know. Email me, call me, and we'll set something up. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.